Grace, how is she?
Danielle is still critical, and she's lost a lot of blood.
How extensive are her injuries?
She's had massive chest and abdominal trauma. She's bleeding into her abdomen.
Is she gonna live?
The surgeon's having a tough time stopping the bleeding.
Is she gonna live?
I don't know.
Danielle is very young, Jake. She's got a strong constitution.
And she's stabilized enough for us to bring her in.
Yeah. She's been so rejected by everybody here. Especially me. I don't think she has the will to live.
Retractor. I need a better view. More suction, Wexler. What's her BP?
BP's at 82/30 or at 6 units of blood.
Damn. Found it. Try that out, Scanlon. Got it.
Her saturation is falling. She's clamping down. Hang another liter of ringers wide open.
And mix up some dopamine. I'm surprised she's made it this far. Come on, people. She's fighting to live. Don't let her down. Stay sharp. We're not going to get a second chance, doctors.
She's bleeding everywhere.
Wexler, gauze.
Got it.
Clamp, suction. And ligate this. Got it? Good. More retraction. Irrigate here. How are we looking?
86/40.
Section rate.
That's it, Danielle. Just hang in there.
We're making progress, folks. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Dr. Brian Rosner to vascular surgery. Dr. Brian Rosner to vascular surgery.
I wanted you to know that her blood pressure is up. Now, that's good, but they're still trying to stop the bleeding.
How much blood has she lost?
I'll keep you posted.
Grace, you gotta tell me. Okay, you took the radio call. You know what she was like when they brought her in.
Her hemorrhaging was severe. She's probably gonna lose a kidney, spleen, and part of her bowel. She also has a C-spine injury.
Can you detect any neuro changes?
It's too soon to tell, Jake. Look, I'm gonna go back up, okay?
What did Grace say? Danielle's still unstable. They're taking out half her organs and she may have a broken neck. You know, she wouldn't even have been in that wreck if it wasn't for me.
Jake, you had nothing to do with it.
I did. I brought her back to Port Charles. Then I abandoned her.
This was out of your control, Jake.
You know, when she comes out of this, I'm gonna make it up to her.
So close to a confession. So close.
Oh, come on. She is not going to die. She's not.
You know, I know this sounds selfish, but if she doesn't make it, the FBI is never going to believe me.
Grace said her blood pressure's up. Let's hope for the best.
Hey, Jake, let me ask you something. When you called the firehouse, did you say something to Danielle that
I
scared
didn't call her.
Somebody did. They said it was you. It sounded like you.
Well, it wasn't me.
That bastard. Listen. This is the time now. This is the time to get things straightened out here before somebody else gets hurt really bad.
Now's the time. Now's the time? Huh? She's upstairs fighting for her life?
I know what you're going through. I've been there before. Believe me.
Back off!
All right, listen. When you decide to want to help me, just let me know.
I don't think you have quite the effect on people that you intend to.
Somebody called the firehouse. Asked for Danielle, said they were Jake right before the accident.
But it wasn't him.
Well, whoever it was said something to her, scared enough that she ran.
According to you.
Oh, come on, check Stanton's phone records for crying out loud. He's a desperate little man. If he thought Danielle was gonna sing, he would do anything to shut her up.
I'll give your mom some time to calm down, then I'll give give her a call.
Dad, she seemed calm when she said she wanted a divorce.
Just try to scare me. You know, I mean, it's just a threat. Hospital seems busy. You're in for a long one tonight.
Code yellow, 112 east.
Something's going on. I'll see you later. Why is everyone here?
Danielle was in a car accident.
Where?
She went off the Port Charles Bridge.
How is she?
She's still critical. We don't know if she'll pull through.
Jake. Jake, I'm so sorry. I just heard. Is there anything I can do to help?
Pray. When you rescued Danielle, what did the accident look like?
It was a mess. We couldn't get to her right away. The car had broken through the railing. The front end was submerged. Her door was crushed. I crawled through the back windshield to get her.
Man, good for you, Frank.
I have seen accidents not half this bad where the driver died on impact. She's tough. I'm praying that she makes it.
Hey, was there any sign that another car was involved at all? Skid marks or anything like that?
No. The police were already on the scene. When I got there, they said it looked like she lost control of the car.
But they don't know why.
She could have been swerving to avoid someone. You know, I don't think we'll ever find out for sure.
And there weren't any witnesses?
None that stuck around to help. Why?
Well, I'm not trying to build a conspiracy theory or anything, okay? It's just that I know how hard it is for Jake to suffer through this and to not know what happened. I mean, it just makes it worse.
Dad.
Yeah.
I thought you left.
Not yet. No, you okay? You look a little unsettled.
I am. A friend of Jake's, a woman named Danielle, was brought in after a car accident.
What's her condition?
Extremely critical. Multiple fractures, massive internal hemorrhaging.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope she recovers. I had a phone conversation with your mother.
How'd it go?
Well, she seems serious about the divorce. And I, for the life of me, have no idea how to change her mind.
Oh, Dad.
I should leave you to work.
Dr. Foster to the pharmacy. Dr. Frank Foster to the pharmacy.
Here.
I tell you something, I can't stand this waiting. I'm looking at my watch, and it's like it should be broken.
I know, but we'll find out soon enough, won't we?
Just keep thinking about that poor kid laying in there. You want a donut?
No, maybe later. I know why I've been trying to meditate, you know, imagine her wrapped in healing light. I don't think it's working because I'm just feeling guilty because all we really want her for is our own purposes, huh?
Yeah, well, don't feel guilty because we do need her alive.
Mr. Stanton, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Can't this wait?
Just take a minute. Did you happen to speak with Danielle any time before the accident?
Oh, I'm sure I must have at some point, but I can't remember exactly when.
Well, I'm referring to a phone conversation that might have upset her.
No, I didn't talk to her by phone.
I see. Now, I understand that Danielle was afraid of you?
Well, what are you talking about? That's ridiculous. The only person Danielle's afraid of is Scott Baldwin and his threats. To tell you the truth, I'm also afraid of him.
Well, why is that?
My niece Danielle and I sued for custody of Serena Baldwin together. And now she is almost killed in a one-car accident.
Do you have any proof that Mr. Baldwin was involved in this?
No. But then again, I'm not too anxious to get behind the wheel of a car myself. I'm beginning to wonder if I might be next in line to suffer a similar accident.
Oh, Jake, where you going? To the OR. I gotta know what's going on.
Well, then we'll all go up. But I don't think they need any more help right now.
Please, I just need to see her.
If this were a fire, we'd be about 40% contained. Keep your eyes open for more bleeders.
Oh, I got one here. Suction. Action. Clamp. There we go.
two are doing good work.
Do you doubt they're doing all they can for her?
No, I just...
Well, then, Jake, you've got to trust them.
Jake, you just don't belong in the OR.
I just want to save her. I don't know what I'm going to do if she dies.
Let's get an update. Come on.
What happened between you and Danielle before she took off?
I told you. She was about to confess. She got a phone call, and then she just ran away.
You couldn't have said anything to upset her.
Oh, come on, Conklin. I had nothing to do with this.
Piece of advice?
Yeah, stay away from powdered donuts.
Danielle and Rex sued for custody of your daughter. Now, given the current state of your defense, I wouldn't do anything that even remotely appears to be threatening to Rex Stanton.
Oh, yeah? Where would you ever get an idea like that? You know, they must be lowering the standards at the FBI. When are you gonna stop hounding me and go after the real bad guy, Stanton?
Okay, let's look at the liver. She's got a huge fracture. Get some pressure on this. Come on, get in there.
BP's at 74/30, fluids are wide open, dopamine at 20 mics. Why does it have to be the liver? Clamp, suction. Gauze.
Got it.
She's in VTAC.
Give 50 of lidocaine
Look
now.
at this liver.
It's fractured in 2 places right here.
Retractor. Come on, I need to get in there.
All right, here we go.
She's in V-fit.
Oh,
Paddles.
right.
200 joules.
Charged.
Clear.
No change.
360.
Charged.
Clear.
Still in VFib.
Once more.
360 charged.
Clear.
She's in asystole.
I start CPR and get 3 milligrams of epinephrine. Come on.
Come on, Danielle, come
No
on.
fetal pulses from the CPR.
Come on. There we go.
She's bled out, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Come on, Danielle.
Stop CPR. Stop CPR. All right, I'm calling it. 2217. I don't know Dr. Marshak very well, but as the physician in charge,
Listen, I think I should do it.
I can help too. Okay.
you both did an excellent job. If you need any backup, come find me.
Karen.
I wasn't used to seeing people die that I didn't know.
She's gone.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
We did all we could.
Her injuries were just too severe. I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
will pay for this!
Relax.
Why don't you ask yourself why she's dead?
Get out. Get out! Get out of here! Jake, listen to me. Get away from me. Jake, I know exactly what you're going through.
You don't know. I did everything wrong. I did everything to hurt her. I broke up our engagement. I bring her back to Port Charles and then I abandon her.
I understand. You felt betrayed. That's only natural.
I tormented her. I told her she taught me how to hate. Oh, God! It is my fault.
Jake, I know exactly what you're going through. I went through it myself.
You didn't know Danielle. You didn't know her like I did.
That's true. But I loved someone like her. She died in a car accident. And I believed it was my fault.
How did you live with that? Huh?
I couldn't. Not for a long time.
I'll never forgive myself.
Jake. Danielle loved you. She'd want you to find some peace.
I need to go say goodbye.
I'll be outside if you need me.
Danielle. I'm gonna miss you.
You don't look good. Guess you haven't slept, have you?
No. Sit down.
Listen, sorry about Danielle. I know what it's like to lose somebody. I really do.
So you know what I'm going through now then, huh?
Yesterday, when I saw Danielle, we talked about you. She told me how much she loved you. She really did. I'm sorry that I didn't protect her.
Rex killed her. As sure as if he killed her with his own 2 hands, he killed her. He is going to pay for that. I'm going to see to that.
Yeah, listen. I want to ask you something. Did you have anything to do with this kidnapping?
No. And when I found out that Danielle did, I tried to go to the authorities. Only Rex said he'd kill her if I did. He did anyway.
What did you do?
And I pretended to team up with him, thinking I might be able to get Danielle out of his clutches somehow.
Did he believe you?
He seemed to. See, he knew that I had done genetic research, so he hired me to manufacture some evidence of a genetic link between Danielle and Serena to make it look like it was her mother so she could get custody.
Why didn't you just come to me?
Oh, we tried.
When?
When Kevin was in the hospital. We wanted to go see him, only he was recovering. You and Lucy were so upset with us, you wouldn't listen to anything we had to say.
Well, because we thought you were on his side.
You didn't trust us. Why would we trust you?
You should have come to me, Jake. You should have come to me.
Well, I can go to the FBI now. I can tell them everything I know.
With all the evidence Rex has got against me, it's going to take more than your word to convince the feds that I didn't kidnap my daughter. We need something new, some new evidence.
There is something. Serena's blood.
What are you doing with my daughter's blood?
Rex took it when he kidnapped her. Oh, I'm supposed to cross-reference a sample with Danielle's.
Bruce.
Make it look like Danielle's Serena's biological mother. It's in here.
Terrific. They came from nothing, and to nothing shall they return. Mazel tov. When I am a rich man. Yada da 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 yada da 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 da. Yada da 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 da. Ah da 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 da.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
A little embarrassed.
For what?
You're the only other man I've slept with since I married Bennett.
Room 917, please.
Room 917 is Mrs.
Nicole Devlin, it's my wife. I called ahead. There was no answer. I left my wallet in the room.
Oh.
Here, thank you. I suppose it's not very 90s of me. Feeling guilty the morning after.
Nicole, you didn't do anything wrong.
Maybe not in your book, but this is not the way I usually behave.
Look outside. The sun's still shining. The clouds, trees.
I suppose so.
Well, then it's not the end of the world, is it?
You won't tell anyone, will you?
Of course not.
I put the do not disturb sign on the door.
Nicole, it's me. Nicole?
It's Bennett.
Nicole, open the door. I know you're in there.
And I'm going to stay in here, and you're going to stay out there.
Honey, we need to discuss things.
There is nothing to discuss. I got this room so I didn't have to see you.
Listen, I tried calling before, but there was no answer. I just came by to make sure you're okay.
I am fine. But if you don't leave right now, I'm going to come out in the hallway and make a scene in the middle of the Port Charles Hotel. Is that what you want?
Nikki, I am still your husband. That wouldn't serve either of us.
That went well.
I thought I was going to have a heart attack.
Good thing you were the doctor then.
You
are incorrigible.
Thank you. I have to get to work.
I still can't believe Danielle died.
I know we're supposed to be professional about all this, scientific, detached, but I can't help it. The person on the gurney is someone you know, and you can't do anything to save her life.
Some things even doctors can't fix. Poor Jake. To lose a loved one during the holiday season when everybody else is celebrating just seems especially cruel.
I can't think of a worse time.
Every year now, when people are getting together for Thanksgiving, they'll think of Danielle and the Thanksgiving they never had.
I forgot all about Thanksgiving.
So did I.
Well, I'm going to be cooking Thanksgiving dinner at my house. Why don't you all come for dinner?
Mom, whose house?
Your house. I'd love to have you all come.
So how many for dinner?
Be me.
Ah, great, Julie.
I don't know what I'm doing this year. I've always had Thanksgiving with my parents.
I'll bring them along.
I don't think they're going to want to celebrate this year.
It's times like these you need to be with family. What can it hurt to ask?
I'll try.
Good.
Just heard about Jake's girlfriend.
I know, it's awful.
Dr. Ramsey, would you care to join us?
What are we doing?
Thanksgiving dinner the Scanlon way.
Consider it a belated thank you for helping save Julie.
I'd love to come.
Now, who else are we missing?
Jake.
I doubt he'll want to come.
Well, we'll ask him anyway and let him decide.
Scott, it's Danielle. I'm sorry I ran out like that. I swear I'm going to find a way to make things right no matter how I have to pay for it. But I have to find a better way. I can't trust the FBI. I'll call you when it's safe. I swear I won't let you down.
Well?
She said she was afraid of something. She never mentioned Rex Stanton.
Well, she did to me before she ran away. Hearsay. All right, let's go with what we do know. What do we know about Danielle?
She did come from a close family. As far as I know, she hardly knew any of her relatives.
So she comes to town. Her uncle's got some plan to make a lot of money. He talks her into going along.
He told her that Scott was an abusive father. And then that kidnapping Serena was for her safety.
Do you have any evidence of this?
Just what she told me.
So then she realizes what she's doing to everybody, especially to Serena. So she comes to my house. She says she wants to confess to the FBI. Then she gets this phone call.
From you?
No, from someone saying it was me.
Whoever it was scared her enough for her to run away. Now, what did the coroner say?
They still haven't determined whether her death was an accident or a homicide.
Oh, come on, come on. She was trying to blow the whistle on Stanton, his whole operation. Uncle, what more do you need here?
Hard evidence.
All right, we'll get it. We'll get it, then we'll take it to the DA. But you are a good cop, I know that. Now, you must smell something around here.
All right, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a conversation with Stan.
There you go.
Mr. Stanton, can you account for your whereabouts at the time of Miss Ashley's car wreck?
I wasn't aware that foul play was being considered in her death.
It hasn't been ruled out.
Is Mr. Stanton a suspect?
Byron, it's all right, really. Please, Detective, whatever I can do to help, I'm more than willing.
Well, we just recently received evidence that indicates Miss Ashley had reason to fear for her life just prior to the crash. Something, or rather someone, frightened her. You have any idea who that person may have been?
Yes, I do. It could have been either one of two people, Scott Baldwin or Dr. Jake Marshak. Jake was Danielle's ex-fiancé. They had a rather tumultuous relationship. He has quite a temper, from what I understand, and Danielle was frightened of him. She actually came to me, asked me if she could move in with me for protection.
Could you elaborate?
I honestly couldn't tell you much more than that. I felt it was for my own best interest if I kept my dealings with him to a minimum.
Why is that?
As I said, Jake has quite a temper. He's prone to sudden bursts of outrage. For example, Well, last night when I went to the hospital to be with my niece, he was there. I saw him. I approached him. I told him how sorry I was, and out of the blue, he attacked me.
Now, why would he do something like that?
I have no idea. I do know that he was quite upset that Danielle had moved in with me. Quite frankly, Detective, he frightens me.
I never really knew Danielle. I just knew her as Jake's girlfriend. And I was really angry at her for what she had done to Scott and Serena. But when I found out that it wasn't all her fault, it's too late to say I'm sorry.
We're doctors. How can we still be surprised when someone dies?
Because we understand death intellectually, but not from here. Joe, would you do anything differently? If you found out that you were gonna, say, die next week, next month?
Yeah, I'd make sure I said goodbye. Thanks to the people that meant most to me in my life.
Anything else?
It's a tough question, Karen.
Yeah, it is. You know why? Because we never take the time to think about it. We spend 75% of our time here barely having enough time to eat, catch some sleep, always filling out paperwork, running around. And for what? You know? We've sacrificed so much. And sometimes I wonder if that's a big mistake.
Karen, how many people can say that they love their work? Not many. As far as that part of our life that we put on hold, yours was stalled through no fault of your own. And we've both made the decision to take things slowly.
Yeah. Got me on that one.
So?
So, you're right again, Dr. Scanlon. I do. I love my life. And I wouldn't change anything.
Sometimes I think we forget how lucky we are, Karen.
Dr. Sanchez to OR. Dr. Sanchez to OR.
Hey.
Hi. Hey, Jake.
Hey, how's it going? Listen, if you want to take some time off, the rest of us will cover for you.
Yeah, anything that you need, just ask us, okay?
I'll be fine. I'm gonna get some books out of my locker, and Scott's gonna take me back to my apartment.
Jake, I'm so sorry.
Oh. That's me. I gotta run. Take care.
See ya. I'm gonna go wait over here.
I want to thank you for everything you did last night. Danielle.
I know. I just wish we could have done more, you know, to save her. I'm really sorry.
I know.
I remember how you used to light up when she would come in the room. You loved her a lot.
You know, I keep thinking I'm going to wake up. It's just going to be like some bad dream, you know? And the elevator doors are going to open up, and there she's going to be. And the moments pass, and I realize I'm never going to see her again. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Scott?
Oh, hi.
Hi. I heard about Danielle, and I am so sorry.
So am I. I was with Jake all morning. He's a good kid.
How's he doing?
You know, he's sneaking by on the outside. He's holding it together, but inside, I know he's falling apart. I know what he's going through. I've been there. I know what it's like to love someone with everything you got and then just lose them.
I wish I had known her, Dominic.
Well, she was a great girl. And I don't know if you know this or not, but I was a bit of a goof-off. And then this angel comes into my life and falls in love with me.
Well, she must have been a saint to put up with you.
Yeah, she was a saint. She was also a comedian. She used to make me laugh quite a bit. She was very, very funny. Well, I've got Serena, and she's got her mother's sense of humor.
You don't look like the type of guy who likes to cook. So, what do you say, for Thanksgiving, we get together and I'll grill some hot dogs for you and Serena?
You're gonna serve Serena and I hot dogs on Thanksgiving.
They're turkey dogs. Come on, what do you say?
You know what? Why don't you come over to Kevin and Lucy's with me?
Oh, no, I don't want to impose on
Come
Kevin.
on, you've never turned down a free meal?
Well, you're right. In that case, I accept. Okay.
Good. Oh, you're gonna have to come over the day before. Lollipop?
Thank you. The day before? What are you talking about? Why?
Well, because Lee and Gayle are taking Serena to see the Macy's parade.
Oh, how fun! Oh, that's great. Well, so what do you say that Thanksgiving Day, you and I get together and grill some turkey dogs?
Mom, I just want all of us to be together for Thanksgiving. I'm not sure that's a good idea, Julie.
Maybe not, but...
What's wrong? Are you all right?
No. Someone I knew died last night. And I just really want to be with you and Dad for Thanksgiving. Please?
Of course I'll come.
Thank you. That means a lot to me, Mom. I'll see you later, okay?
Rex had her under his thumb the whole time. I mean, I had no idea what that pressure was like until it was...
So, Detective, did you interrogate Rex?
Yes, I did. I'm sorry about this, Jake, but I have to place you under arrest for the assault and battery of Rex now.
What? You can't do that. That's ridiculous. Garcia, this
You have the right to remain silent. If you give up that right, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. You have the right to have that attorney present during question. If you cannot afford it...
Dad, what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Well, as a matter of fact, I was thinking of inviting you to the Port Charles Grill.
Well, the Scanlons invited us over. They're having a big friends and family thing, and they'd like for you to come.
I don't know, honey.
I've invited Mom.
I don't know if that's such a good idea, considering the friction between us right now.
Can't you put it aside for Thanksgiving? It's just one day.
And does your mother know you've invited me?
Yes.
She does?
Please say you'll come.
Well, of course I'll come if it's important to you.
Well, Scott posted your bail. You're free to go. You going to represent him during his hearing?
There's not gonna be a hearing. This is a misdemeanor. You know that he was upset. Rex knew that. Come on.
Hey, Scott, I'm just doing my job. I don't always have to like it.
Yeah, where is Rex? I'm gonna tear him apart.
It's not gonna do any good to just revoke your bail.
I got the preliminary
What does it
foregone
say?
notice. She died of trauma congruent with the accident.
Come on. Anything else?
He has no evidence of foul play. Looks like it's going to be ruled an accidental death.
Yeah, well, it wasn't an accidental death.
Easy. Listen, I know that these flatfoots aren't gonna do any good. We gotta get out of here. We got work to do.
Like what?
Like figuring a way to put Stanton in Sing Sing once and for all.
Must be an X-rated movie.
Ooh, you look yummy-licious.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's a old Christmas movie.
That is a miracle. I don't believe it.
No, I'm serious. It kicks off the start of the holiday season. Sure you don't want to sit down and get comfy and watch it with me?
No. I'm gonna go to the lighthouse and play with the grown-ups.
Oh, I see. Hey, listen, since you're spending today, this Thanksgiving at the lighthouse, how about spending the real one tomorrow night with me at the Scanlons?
I'll pass. You remember how glad they were to see me last time I dropped by? Don't wait up. Have a good one.
Oh, you have fun. Toodles.
Hello?
Nicole. Hi, it's Chris. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Well, I was just sitting here contemplating the holidays and wondering how you feel about old movies.
What are you guys doing here? Serena, you know, we have these play dates. The social worker's got to be around.
Hi, I'm Becky Howell. Mrs. Nadler is sick, so I'm handling her cases.
Oh, good. Hi.
Hi.
I didn't expect to see you until we got over to Kevin and Lucy's.
Well, we decided to come early to pool our artistic talents.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, what happened to you? What's with the cane?
Oh, you know, I think the cleaning lady greased the pole too much because, whoosh, I just came down awfully fast. The...
Uh-huh. Your knee, does it hurt? You want me to examine it?
No! I'll be all right.
Okay. Well, the place looks great. You totally unpacked everything.
Well, I wanted to have it all fixed up for when you guys came over.
I brought my son along. I hope you don't mind.
No.
Freddie's cool. He can make himself burp.
Oh.
Well, there's a skill you're going to need later on in life. So, this is for real. I could spend the whole day with her?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's terrific. This is the best day before Thanksgiving I'm ever going to have.
Here you are.
Was I supposed to be somewhere else?
Well, you usually work in the den. Are you okay?
Great. Why?
Well, I just don't think it was such a good idea for you to chug all those vitamins and herbs before we have company coming.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm talking about I am supposed to serve dinner to gads of people, and I can't get that little signal, you know, and run upstairs with you when those aphrodisiacs kick in.
What are you talking about?
The fertility enhancers. You must have eaten half the bag of those New Age herbs. Are you sure you haven't been overdosing on those herbal remedies? Because I'm serious, Doc, half the bag was gone.
Positive.
That is so odd.
Shouldn't we start putting food out about now?
Yeah, no, not yet. I just want to make sure all the flower arrangements have that certain zen-like kind of balance. Oh, boy. Listen, I think I forgot to mention something to you. Did you realize that this is Sigmund's birthday today? Not really his birthday, actually. It's more like our anniversary of all of us coming together at Thanksgiving. Remember when?
Oh, well, how could I forget? You ran all over town trying to find anyone to cook your goose,
You
as it
might
were.
hear you. That was completely before we bonded. Did you happen to buy him a present?
Slipped my mind.
I know. Mine too. But listen, don't mention it, okay? Because if you do, he might be sensitive to the fact that we hardly ever get him anything anymore, you know? Hold on. Ah, Sigmund. Come on, you adorable little ducky. Happy anniversary / birthday / anniversary, I guess. Listen, you beautiful thing. I was up all night slicing and dicing and making you the most wonderful surprise.
You were? And who was that in bed with me?
Shh. On front of the D-U-C-K. Okay? I'm gonna go get your surprise, so you stay with Daddy just for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Sigmund. Well, happy anniversary. Don't mention it. So, how are things out in Duckville? Hey, excuse me, that's my Caesar salad from the Outback?
No, it's not. Shh. This is the special slice-o-dice-o thing that I did for Sigmund.
You didn't slice
Yes,
that.
I did. Shh. Here, Sigmund, have a little bit of cucumber there. Peeled just the way you like them. See, he loves them. And you have to promise, if I give you these cucumbers, you're not going to sit in the middle of the flower arrangement on the table, okay?
How do you expect to explain to Sigmund about the Turkey?
The what?
The turkey.
Shh. We're not having one.
We're not... But it's Thanksgiving.
We are having mashed potatoes and some lovely squash and this pie that I found in the box in the freezer section at the store.
But we're not going to have the TUR.
No, we are not going to have that. Sigmund, it's your anniversary, and I don't want to upset Sigmund on his anniversary.
Heaven forbid.
You want another one?
Hey,
Hey.
you're back. Did Scott get fresh already?
No, I forgot the pilgrim candles that I bought for his daughter. Have you seen them?
No. I'll help you look. Hey, there they are.
Oh,
There we go.
Okay.
Eve Lambert and the Puritans. Now, what's wrong with this picture?
just give them to me, please.
This way.
What?
Come on.
Hey,
This way out.
are you trying to get rid of me, Ramsey?
Yes, I am.
Mhm.
See, a man needs his privacy to have a good cry, and when, they bring in all those letters addressed to Santa,
So caught up. Very funny. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Which means the sky's the limit. Hey, come on in.
Hi. Sorry it took so long to get here.
Ah, no problem. Still plenty of movie left.
You're really watching this?
Sure, why not?
Well, it's even older than I am.
Now, don't go fishing for compliments. I watch this every year.
You know, when you invited me over to watch a movie, I thought it was just an excuse to get me over here.
Well, it worked. You're here.
Hey, Joe.
Hey.
How are you?
So it took you long enough.
Yeah, I stopped by the children's ward to drop off a book from Mariko Ito.
Oh, how's she doing?
Very well.
Good.
Very well.
Wanna go,
Absolutely.
have some chat?
Dinner just smells delicious. Oh, Gayle, thank you. Do you know I ordered the whole thing myself?
Oh.
It's almost ready, I think it is.
Oh, good for you.
Hey!
I can't smell the turkey.
Well, you know what? That is because, you see, I meant to tell you this. We're having sort of a vegetarian sort of Thanksgiving because it's in honor of Sigmund's birthday.
Sigmund doesn't like turkey?
Well, I don't think he'd feel really comfortable eating one of his own kind. And, if we were all sitting around the table here chowing down on one of his cousins, I think it might upset him just a little bit.
So we're not going to have any turkey, huh?
No. Is that all right?
I guess.
We are having lots of other good food, though. I ordered mashed potatoes and some sweet potato, all kinds of good food. You'll like it.
I know. It's just that Daddy and we always had Thanksgiving up in Canada, and I love turkey. And the drumstick looks like a dinosaur bone. And the wishbone, it always comes with everything. You don't get a wishbone and a vegetable. Or do you?
No, you don't get a wishbone and vegetables. This is terrible. I am so sorry.
Oh. Hey, what's going on?
We're not having turkey.
What do you mean we're not having turkey? Of course we're having turkey. Aren't we having turkey?
No.
Lucy says we're having a vegetarian, and they don't have wishbones.
Hey, go over and play with Sigmund for a second.
Yay.
What is the matter with you? You want to disappoint these kids?
No, I don't. But I was thinking about Sigmund. He doesn't want a turkey.
Oh, forget about that, Sigmund. If I thought you were going to feed us vegetarian stuff, I'd have called Kelly's and ordered a whole turkey, the trimmings, everything.
Fine. Doc, could I see you just for a minute, please? Please, excuse yourself. Excuse us. Excuse me,
Sigmund.
Doc, listen. We have got to call Ruby's right away and order the Turkey, okay? For Serena.
Okay.
I'll dial.
You don't mind if I ordered enough for everyone, do you?
Okay, fine. Order enough for everybody here. Big one. Big T-U-R. I'm sorry. Do you see what I go through for you? Same to you.
Ruby. Hi, Kevin Collins.
Shh.
I'd forgotten how much I like this movie.
Well, what about the beer and the popcorn? Wow, you're really tense, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Listen, I have no ulterior motives. I just want you to relax and enjoy yourself.
That feels so good.
They don't call me Magic Fingers for nothing.
You like to make fun of yourself, don't you?
No, not really. I just don't like to take myself too seriously.
That is a very healthy attitude, one I haven't been around much.
Listen, don't bring up your husband, okay? We're enjoying ourselves, so have more popcorn.
I forgot I could have fun like this. I'm having popcorn, watching a movie I haven't enjoyed in years. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for being my friend.
That's good. Thank you. You saved the day. Was Ruby mad at me?
Oh, no, not at all. Not when we paid her twice the going rate.
Oh, well, fine. Then I guess I will have to pay you back. I gladly will.
No, come on, it's my kid we're spoiling.
You're right. Doc, will you, chop cut the T-U-R-K-E-Y? Hurry.
All right. Somebody better blindfold Sigmund.
Oh, right. Okay, go.
Those place cards on the table look so familiar to me.
Yeah. Karen taught us how to make them.
I did, didn't I? Remember now. That was the first thing we did together.
So I hear you're going to New York for the parade?
Uh-huh. Grandma and Grandpa are taking me. They have these great big balloons.
Big balloons. That's what I hear.
Big.
Okay, come on. It's time. We're sitting. The turkey. Turkey's here. You have a little name for it. Over there. You're over there. By her. Look at them. Aren't they cute?
No.
They turned out so good.
This was done with real love.
You're so Gayle. Gayle, could you start passing around that? Well, Miss Emily posed that.
Pick a direction.
There are.
Sure.
Thank you. A lot of vegetables.
Yes, there are, aren't there?
Aren't we going to say grace?
Well, yeah, it's Kevin's house. He should say grace.
Yes, it is my house, and I think you should do the honors.
Well, okay, I'll give it a shot. Things haven't been going too great for me, one thing or another, but today is a day of blessings, and as I look around the table, there isn't a face here that isn't a blessing to me. Makes me realize how lucky I am, and how thankful I am. I know it's just a question of time before I get Serena back. I'm going to ask God here to work out the details, and I'm going to ask him to bless the table and everybody here and look after Danielle, who just passed into his skates. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
That was lovely.
Thank you.
Let's eat. Okay. You like white meat? Okay. You like white meat? Anybody else for white meat?
Excuse me. Could you just hold it 1 second? Excuse me. Sigmund, what are you doing? Don't you dare throw one of your feather fit tantrums today, okay? Not in front of our guests. Please, I know you're upset about the turkey. Just shh. Okay, continue.
I'm sure Sigmund's just a little angry because we're eating turkey. Sigmund, what is the problem? What is wrong? Don't move. Don't anyone move.
What's wrong?
Sigmund seems to have laid an egg.
What?
What?
What the? Oh.
Guess who's coming to dinner?
Together to happy Thanksgiving.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Thanksgiving dinner, you and me?
Cool. Would you like to stay for dinner?
Jason.
I want a traditional Thanksgiving pizza.
Here's to hope, happiness.
Let's eat.
Spend Thanksgiving Day with General Hospital, ABC Daytime.
Easy.
Sigmund!
Sigmund.
You bad boy! Oh, come on.
Is it a real egg?
Oh, Sigmund, what are you thinking? You must be asleep or something. I don't quite understand what's happening. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Sigmund, look at that egg. You have to tell us, where did it come from? We have to take the egg back to its mommy immediately.
Lucy, I think Sigmund is the mommy.
What? No. no.
What?
The woman's precious.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, my goodness. You see, I've been taking these fertility sort of enhancers to increase my chances, and I think Sigmund's the one who ate half the bag of those herbs.
Oh. You devil.
Doc, come on. We are upsetting the entire balance of nature here.
Hey, look, the turkey's getting cold.
I can't eat. You can't eat. If I can't eat, none of you can eat. We have got to solve this problem. Now, look, all of you sort of are doctors. Tell me what to do. This is very serious.
Well, okay, actually, I would suggest that you keep the egg warm.
Yes, turn it over frequently with our beaks.
Just be quiet. I'm not thinking they're taking this seriously at all, Doc. Okay, now listen to me, all of you. Okay. To get to a vet. Does anyone know a good one for ducks?
Oh, no!
What?
Sigmund just flew out the skylight.
Where? We don't have a skylight.
Right there.
I didn't know that, Sigmund. Sigmund, you don't have to go to the vet. I promise. Look what you left behind. You left your egg behind. You can't do that. I don't know what to do with this thing. Sigmund!
Lucy, tomorrow morning, I'll have it sunny side up.
Shame on you. We've got to go out there. We can't eat now. We got to go find Sigmund. We've got to.
For heaven's sakes.
Lisa, leaving this great turkey dinner for a duck.
Come on, follow me. Grab a candle and then we got to spread out. Yoo-hoo! Sigmund, come get your baby. Sigmund. Quack.
Well, that's it. Had my pre-Thanksgiving fix, and now It's a Wonderful Life is just around the corner.
This was the best part of what I'm sure will prove to be a dreary holiday weekend.
What are you talking about? You're going to the Scanlons for dinner tomorrow night.
How did you know that?
Well, somehow my name was added to the guest list.
Oh.
What? Is that a problem?
Oh, no. I like it when you're around.
Well, I'm be nothing if not discreet.
Well, maybe that's the problem. I'm not used to having to be discreet. I have to get some exercise, get out of the couch potato mode.
You want to go for a jog around the block?
That would be a great idea, except I did not exactly bring my jogging clothes.
That's too bad. I guess maybe we'll just have to find some other way to work up an appetite for tomorrow's big Thanksgiving dinner.
Hey, come on, buddy. Your egg's getting cold. You made medical history. These doctors want to examine you.
Sigmund!
Sigmund!
Look, I am still hungry.
Well, just be patient, darling. The turkey's not going anywhere.
To do with Thanksgiving.
Come on, buddy. Sigmund!
It's a gnat!
There he is!
Our medical mystery is solved. Sigmund didn't lay that egg. It was his girlfriend, his wife.
Wait a minute. I let you into my home. You never let on you weren't who you were supposed to be. You're an imposter. That's very rude.
Daddy, can I have a duck one, please?
Oh, well, I don't think so. We don't have a pond at the firehouse.
Then can I have a puppy?
Oh, yeah, look, a firehouse. You know what would be perfect? A Dalmatian.
I don't get it. This is not the time of year for ducklings. Duck hunting, maybe.
Oh, shame on you, Lee. Do not use the H word in front of Sigmund and his gang. Doc, do you realize what this means?
Yes, I do. That means Sigmund isn't a dashing duck around town anymore. He's got to get a job. Think about putting duckweed in those bills.
No. This means that we've solved the mystery of who ate those fertility-enhancing herbs. See, she did. And look, it worked for her, so it could work for me this time next year. We could be hatching our own little brood of some ducklings.
From your mouth to God's ear.
Oh, what a great day. I get turkey and I get ducklings for Thanksgiving.
Do you know what makes this the very best day before Thanksgiving I have ever had? You, because you are here with us, too. Mwah.
Thank you.